We're talking about there with its ultra-slim 5.6mm body and feather-light 165-gram weight, which honestly feels incredible in the hand. But that slim profile comes with some big compromises. A pretty underwhelming single camera and a tiny 3049 mAh battery. Now imagine this. What if you added just a little over 1 millimeters of thickness and about 21 grams of weight, and in return you got a flagship level 50 megapixel AI camera system, genuinely useful AI features, an 8 Gen 5 chipset paired with LPDDR5X Ultra and UFS 4.1 for top tier performance, a 3D LCD VC cooling setup, and a massive 5200 mAh battery? Which one would you pick? That's exactly the question today's star, the Lenovo Moto X70 Air Pro from Lenovo, sets out to answer. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from Maiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. The very first thing you notice is just how thin and light it feels. The equal depth 4H glass on the front combined with the curved back makes it feel almost like you're holding a smooth piece of glass. Slip it into your pocket and it practically disappears. The color I got is called Inky Blue Black, and at first glance, it looks like a simple black finish, but look closer and there's a lot more going on. It uses a double layer texture that subtly reveals different tones depending on the light. From far away, it feels deep black, but up close, you start seeing refined gray layers, kind of like a tailored couture suit. It matches its Pantone styling beautifully. The mid-frame, camera housing, and logo all use brushed aerospace grade aluminum alloy, and honestly, the overall design and hand feel are nearly flawless. I'd give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think. Traditionally, Air models tried to stand out mostly through their cameras, but the X70 Air Pro pulls off something special. It balances extreme thinness with true flagship imaging. The main camera uses a 50 megapixel Sony LT828 sensor with a large 1.28-inch size and an f1.6 aperture. More importantly, this CMOS introduces new HF HDR tech that delivers up to 16 stops of dynamic range. The periscope telephoto is a 50 megapixel Sony LD600, and the ultra-wide comes in at 50 megapixels using a Samsung GN5. For an Air phone, this camera setup is seriously top class with sensors from Sony and Samsung Lenovo. So let's jump into some real samples. Starting with the main camera, this first shot from Wandering Wenying is taken directly against the light with warm winter sun pouring into the scene. Normally, shots like this either blow out the highlights or crush the shadows. But here, both the bright areas and darker regions keep their texture beautifully. Next, this sunset photo of Guiguang Pavilion really shows off that dynamic range. From the dark lake in the lower right, gradually transitioning into brighter tones toward the north, the phone captures that extreme light gradient perfectly. You can even clearly see the real texture of the lamp's backlight. Then there's dual 8K, which really pushes this sensor to its limits. The golden details at the top of Leifang Pagoda come through sharply, and even after cropping in 4x for recomposition, the image still holds up with impressive clarity. Now let's talk about my second favorite feature, the 3x telephoto. The X70 Air Pro actually gives you native 6x zoom, equivalent to doubling a 71mm focal length. As far as I know, this is the only Air device that delivers this level of telephoto detail and color accuracy. In this shot of a squirrel by the lake, you can clearly see the shine in its fur and even the cracked texture of the basalt wood nearby. What really surprised me is Air Super Zoom. When you aim at distant buildings and switch it on, there's a quick flash effect on screen, and suddenly the blur clears up. Calling this a telescope among Air phones honestly doesn't feel like an exaggeration. Moving into night photography, the X70 Air Pro keeps things impressively clean. Highlight control is strong, which is especially important for slim devices like this. Telephoto night shots also perform better than expected, maintaining solid dynamic range and accurate colors. That signature antique yellow comes through naturally, without looking washed out or overly warm. I also gave the AI Clear Portrait mode a quick try. The background blur feels very DSLR-like, subject edges are smooth, and there aren't any obvious processing artifacts. Skin tones look soft and natural too. Alright, photos covered. Let's switch to video. The X70 Air Pro supports 8K at 30 FPS with Dolby Vision, which is something you rarely see in the Air category. I filmed from the top of Leifang Pagoda, capturing the skyline over West Lake toward Wuling Lake using 8K Dolby Vision. Even after cropping 4x down to 4K, the footage remains totally usable. Beyond 8K, it also offers AI dual view recording. Compared to my usual iPhone vlogging setup, this gives you way more flexibility. For example, with Sync Dual Shot enabled, you can tap a button to switch between selfie and rear camera views anytime. Audio is handled automatically with dual view sound detection, and you can freely choose how the split screen looks. Overall, the vlog tools feel richer than what you get on the iPhone, and I strongly recommend enabling AI stabilization when filming. Here's a clip of me running. You can really see how effective that 3.5-degree AI gimbal stabilization is. Now that we've gone through the camera, all right, now let's talk about AI. If you followed my earlier reviews of Lenovo's Xiaoxin tablet lineup, you probably already know how strong their AI experience is. But on the Lenovo Moto X70 Air Pro, it feels like everything has finally come together. My most used feature by far is the AI gaze tracking. Instead of the usual stiff question and answer style, this feels like a real flowing conversation. For example, I'll point the camera at a cake and first ask about its calorie count. Then, just to keep chatting, I'll ask whether it's DJI or advanced AI, and if it's something I should actually eat. The replies come naturally, one after another, without breaking the rhythm. But honestly, the funniest part is that it can even answer in the voice of Zhang Ningye. I tested this on behalf of all his fans. Since I'm not gay, I told it to call me wife, and unbelievably, Zhang Ningye actually did. So yes, I highly recommend this feature to all Zhang Ningye wives out there. You're welcome. On top of that, you get AI photo editing and AI podcast tools. I can remove random people from photos with one tap, sharpen mushroom pictures, upscale images instantly, and even send documents to AI to turn them into podcasts that I listen to during my morning commute. You can also let AI control your phone. For example, it can open Maiky and search for empresses in the palace or jump into online stores to look up songs by David Tao. There's a lot to explore here once you actually start using it. Now let's move on to performance, which might be the least Air-like part of this phone, aside from the camera. It's powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, paired with LPDDR5X Ultra memory and UFS 4.1 storage, a true performance trio. Add in the 3D LCD VC cooling system, and you're basically looking at hardware normally reserved for gaming phones. Seeing all of this packed into a 6.99mm thin air body is pretty wild. So, of course, I tested some games. First up, Genshin Impact Max graphics, room temperature at 21 degrees Celsius, Wi-Fi connected. After 30 minutes running around the Void Realm map, the average frame rate landed at 59.2 FPS, and the highest surface temperature was 39.7 degrees Celsius. Next, StarCraft high graphics settings, 3 minutes on the golden hour map, and it averaged 53.7 FPS, with a peak temperature of 41.5 degrees Celsius. Sure, it's slightly behind full-on gaming flagships using the same Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, but within the entire Air category, this is on another level. If gaming matters to you in an Air phone, the Moto X70 Air Pro honestly feels like the only real option. Now that performance is covered, let's quickly touch on the rest. The display is a 1.5K ultra-bright, depth-sensing eye protection screen with a global peak brightness of 2100 nits, and color reproduction looks solid. Battery-wise, Lenovo Moto somehow squeezed a massive 5200 mAh cell into this slim body, paired with 90-watt wired fast charging. I didn't fully drain it for a complete endurance test, but even so, it's clearly top tier for Air devices. It's also worth mentioning that it's passed China's GJB 150 certification and supports both IP68 and IP69 dust and water resistance, giving it a durability level that truly feels pro. All right, that wraps up this review of the Lenovo Moto X70 Air Pro. Flagship-grade cameras, powerful specs, an excellent AI experience, and a well-rounded feature set with no obvious weak points. It really delivers pro-level performance in an Air form factor. I love lightweight phones, but still want that flagship Pro-style experience. I genuinely think the Moto X70 Pro is a great pick. Pricing starts at 4,499 yuan in China, out to roughly 476 pounds in the UK, or about $648 in the US. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.